Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Faye the Bookworm. Today we're going to be doing a review on I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. Jennette McCurdy really spent her entire childhood and young adult life in the spotlight. She was an actor, and she has written us this thought-provoking memoir talking all about it. Now, before you go and pick up your copy of I'm Glad My Mom Died, make sure that you read the trigger warnings. It does mention some mental problems, mental abuse, and an eating disorder, as well as some other things, so make sure that you do that. This memoir, I think, is very well written. I do enjoy it. Jennette McCurdy started as a child actor because her mom pushed her to do so. One of her first big roles was in SVU, where she was known as being able to make herself cry. Then she went on to star on iCarly as one of the main characters. Then a spinoff, Sam and Cat, and she talks about how she really had a mental breakdown during this show. And then she went on to be in Between on Netflix, and that is the last thing she ever started. She has quit as an actor, and now she wants to be a director and writer. So this is her first book that she has published. This book really made me sad and angry, and I was angry because we witness as people fail to protect Jennette when she was a child over and over and over. Some people suspected things weren't great at home, but yet they really didn't do anything, and I just wish that somebody spoke up. Jennette really describes herself as like holding on by a thread for such a long time through her acting career and her really dysfunctional relationship with her mother, and how she went through therapy and went through growth at the end of it. And I really hope that she has some peace now, because she deserves it. In the beginning of this novel, we hear that Jennette is not really wanting to be an actor. She does it for her mom. And her big role in SVU was because she could make herself cry, but the way that she made herself cry was to think of like terrible things like her family dying. And she finally spoke up and said, I'm not down to do this anymore. But that to me is just shocking, that your mom asks you to do that and encourages you to do that. Another story that sticks in my mind from this memoir is when she is going through puberty and she starts to gain a little weight, and her mom introduces her to calorie restriction, better known as becoming anorexic. And throughout the whole novel, she has challenges with this eating disorder, and as she becomes an adult, it is still an issue. It just goes to show that her mom really did not have the best intentions for her, or she would not have done that. Jennette speaks about wanting a relationship where she's loved, seeing as how her mother's relationship was just a manipulative one, and she never really had a relationship with her father. And one quote that I really love and I really relate to, and I think you guys will really love too, is on page 167. I yearn to know the people I love deeply and intimately, without context, without boxes. And I yearn for them to know me that way too. She was talking about this because one of her friends through her whole life was actually her co-star, Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly. But she felt like all the rest of her friendships in her life were in a box because it was, you know, actors on the set, and then when you go on to the next job, they don't talk anymore. And that it was only surface level friendships, and that her friendship with Miranda was real. This book ended really, really powerful to me. Really powerful. On page 301, let me pull it up real quick. There's a quote here where she says, "But there are things more important than money, and my mental health and happiness fall under the category." And that just to me really shows her growth throughout the novel, because she was really miserable as an actor, and she kept acting because she had bills to pay and had to keep providing money for her family. So that is my review on I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!